Friends, close your eyes for a moment and think. If you have a chance to change your life, if you have the power to turn your dreams into reality, will you let it go? Or will you take that chance and live it with all your strength and passion? Life gives us new turns every day, but not everyone has the ability to recognize them. Many people, while doing the same thing every day, slowly lose their dreams. But there are some who are passionate about changing the world, who do not walk with the crowd, but make their own way. And such people create history. Success is never just a game of fate. It is the result of those few moments when you have refused to give up, when you have kept your fear out of your decisions, when you have continued to search for yes even after hearing no for 1,000 times. Think, a man who has a dream, but only hope in his pocket. There is a mountain of challenges in front of him, and people say, "This is not possible." But he smiles and says, "Let's see what I can do." This is the thought that makes an ordinary person extraordinary. We live in a world where competition is everywhere. People will tell you what you should do and what not. But the real game starts when you listen to your heart, recognize the voice inside you, that voice that says, do something big, do something that is not today, but will be remembered in the years to come. The road to success is not easy. There is fatigue in it, there's pain in it, there's waiting in it. But there are moments along the way when you prove yourself, when you look back and feel that every bump, every failure was to make you stronger. Every successful person has a turn in his life when he has to choose between two paths. One is easy, which goes with the crowd, and the other is difficult, which is alone, but will take you to your destination. The easy way can give you comfort, but the difficult way will give you a place in history. This book does not just talk about success. It takes you on a journey where you will learn how to combine ideas to make something new, how to focus and not say unnecessary things, how to keep hunger and curiosity alive inside you, and how to not just sell your dreams, but live them. In this game of life, you have only one chance. Either you will become a spectator and see how other people are winning, or you will get on the field, get hurt, fall, get up, and win in the end. This journey is both scary and exciting. Scary because there's no guarantee in it, exciting because it's new every day. But if you have a dream, if you have that spark inside you that refuses to go out, then believe me, the whole world is waiting to hear your story. So let's start this journey, a journey where every page will give you new ideas, every thought will challenge you, and every story will incite the fire inside you. Because the real question is not how far you can go. The real question is whether you are ready to start your journey. Just think, when you solve a puzzle, what do? There are hundreds of pieces in front of you. In the beginning, they look scattered, but as soon as you start joining them, a picture starts forming. This is the real game of creativity, joining things that other people see differently. All the great innovations in the world have not been made from one thing, but many different ideas have been created. But the difference is that other people only see facts, while visionary people recognize the hidden relationships between those facts. This is why some people do not think of anything when they see the same thing, and some people bring revolution from the same thing. Imagine a small child who is going through different experiences. Sometimes he is learning art, sometimes music, sometimes he is reading science books, sometimes he is talking to people. At that time, all this may seem useless and irrelevant. But years later, these experiences together create something that the world has never seen before. This is why inspiration does not come from just one place. If you keep walking on the same path, you will reach the same old scenery. But if you connect with different experiences, different cultures, and different people, you will have an ocean of ideas. From that ocean, you can take out the pearl that can change the world at any time. Imagine, if you only think within your industry, you will remain where everyone else is. But if you open the doors of your thoughts, travel, learn new skills, read books that are outside your field, meet people whose thoughts are completely different from yours, then you will start seeing connections that were previously invisible. Creativity does not mean making new ideas from scratch. It means combining old ideas in a new way. It's a kind of mental chemistry where you combine different elements to make something completely new and unique. And this is only possible when you allow yourself to explore, not just lock yourself in a box. But there is a challenge here. The world teaches you specialization. It says, learn a job and become a master in it. This advice is not bad, but if you are stuck in just one job, you will cut the wings of your imagination. The real genius is the one who can build bridges between many worlds. Remember, when you learn to connect, you start to see possibilities where other people only see limitations. Take a simple example. Someone thought, why not put the phone and camera in a device? Someone else thought, why not digitize books so that everyone can keep them in their pockets? These ideas did not come suddenly. They were born from the meeting of different worlds. The biggest advantage of the habit of connecting is that you start looking for inspiration in everything. You see a pattern while walking on the road, and it becomes the base of your next product design. You catch a thought from a random conversation that lays the foundation of your next big project. But to connect, you have to be curious. You will have to ask questions. Why is this? What will happen if this happens? Can I connect it with something else? This curiosity creates pathways in your mind that take you to such solutions that no one can even think of. Think about it. The world's biggest inventions, the biggest songs, the biggest businesses are all the result of connections. And the first step to make connections is to see more, listen more, learn more, and keep an open mind.
So next time when you get a new experience, don't ignore it, even if it's a small thing. A conversation in a cafe, a paragraph in a book, or a sightseeing in a trip, it can be the first piece of your next big idea. All you have to do is open all the doors of your mind and allow different ideas, different experiences to meet. Because when things connect, it's magic. And that magic can make you extraordinary from ordinary. Rule 2. Say no to 1,000 things. Think about it. There are 1,000 doors in front of you. Every door is a chance, a possibility. But will you open every door? If you do, you will forget the way. The real power is not in opening every door, but in choosing the right door and saying no to everyone else. The most difficult thing in life is not what you have to do, but what you don't have to do. We all have a long list of ideas. We all have a long list of dreams. But the truth is that we can't do everything at once. If you say yes to everything, you won't have time and energy to achieve excellence in anything. We are living in a time where distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless notifications, new projects, people's demands, everyone wants your time. And if you don't decide where your time will go, the world will decide where your time will be wasted. Focus means putting your energy only in something that helps you achieve your ultimate vision. And for this, you will have to say no to thousands of things. It is not easy to say no. Many times you will reject such opportunities that look attractive. People will judge you, say that you're losing your chance. But you have to understand that not every attractive thing is necessary to be right for your mission. Think about it. If a painter starts a new painting every day, but no one completes it, will he ever be able to become a master? No. Similarly, if you run after every new idea, you will move away from your goal. Success comes from clarity, and clarity comes when you learn to take out unnecessary things from your life. Not saying no can be scary. Many of us say yes because we don't want to upset anyone. We are afraid that this may be our last chance. But the truth is that every time you say yes to something wrong, you move away from something right. There comes a time when you have to put your ego aside. Many times you have to leave projects in which you have put in time and effort, but which are no longer in line with your direction. This step is painful, but it takes you towards your real vision. Remember, great things are only possible when you completely immerse yourself in it. And immersing means putting everyone else aside. Imagine, your mind is a garden. If you grow weeds everywhere, the flowers will never bloom fully. Removing weeds means saying no. Sometimes this no becomes the biggest reason for growth in your career. When you remove distractions, you have the power and focus to work on that one thing that really makes a difference. And when you become world-class in one thing, the rest starts coming to you. This principle applies not only to work but to every aspect of life. Relationships, habits, goals, things that are tiring you, things that are not in line with your vision. It is important to leave them because every no brings you closer to that yes that will change your life. So next time, when a new project, new idea, or new distraction comes to you, ask yourself a question. Will it take me closer to my ultimate goal? If the answer is no, then say no without guilt. In the end, understand that your energy is limited. No matter how passionate you are, you only have 24 hours a day. If you divide them into everything, your strength will scatter everywhere. But if you put them in just that one thing, you will be able to do what other people only dream of. Not saying no is a form of self-respect. It is a way to give priority to your dreams. And when you master this skill, no one in the world can stop you from reaching your goal. Rule 3. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Just think, if you are told today that you can achieve whatever you want in your life, then what will be your first question? How, or is it true? The truth is that the people who do extraordinary things in their lives have one thing in common. Their hunger never ends. Stay hungry means always learning, moving forward, and wanting to improve yourself. This hunger is not just for money, but for growth. This is the same fire that forces you to get up every morning. This fire forces you to get up every morning even if you have tasted success last night. It tells you, do more, there is still a lot left. But just being hungry is not enough. You have to stay foolish too. That is, so open-minded that you are not afraid of doing new experiments. Do not hesitate to take risks and do not lock yourself in a comfort zone. Foolish does not mean fool here, but it is the courage that says, maybe this seems crazy, but I will try it. Think, if you always play safe, then you will get what everyone else is doing. Safe choices will give you comfort, but not that thrill and satisfaction that give the risky ways. It is the combination of hunger and foolishness that brings change in the world. Because those who think differently, they separate. The greatest changes in the world have been made by those people who were initially called crazy. Some idea was so strange that people laughed. Some attempt was so impossible that people started making fun of it. But those people who had hunger for their dreams and courage for their experiments, they changed the game. Stay hungry also means that you never stop at your achievements. Celebrate after winning, but think about the next moment. What is the next challenge? If you stop after being successful once, then the world will leave you behind. And if you stay hungry, then you will always be ahead. Stay foolish means never consider yourself an expert. As soon as you think that you know everything, your learning stops. Being foolish keeps you humble, teaches you that every person, every experience, every failure can teach you something. You will fall many times on this path. You will feel that all this is useless.
People will try to stop you. But if the hunger inside you is true, then you will get stronger after every fall. And if you have that foolishness that says, I have to try, no matter what people think, no one will be able to stop you. This journey will not be easy. There will be late nights, endless doubts, and sometimes loneliness. But this is the same path where legends are made. Here, the fear of losing becomes smaller than the desire to win. And here, every failure makes you more hungry. Remember, this game of hunger and madness never ends. This is a mindset that makes you run after new dreams every day. And this mindset makes you extraordinary from ordinary. So promise yourself, from today, you will keep your hunger alive. From today, you will be so foolish that you will adopt new ideas, take new risks, and never stop chasing your dreams. Because the biggest regret in life is what you never dared to do. Rule 4. Master the message. Just imagine, you have made the best product of your life, thought of the best idea, or found the most unique solution. But if you can't make it reach people so that their hearts beat, then it will not have the same effect as you think. This is the power of the message, a weapon that makes ordinary things extraordinary. There is no shortage of ideas in the world. Every day, millions of new concepts are born. But the difference is who presents their idea in such a way that people not only hear it, but feel it.
Mastering the message means leaving your words, your gestures, your entire presentation in people's hearts and minds. Think when someone is speaking in front of you, do you only listen to his words? No, you listen to his voice. That's why storytelling is the biggest weapon. A good story pulls people inside. It doesn't just give them information, but takes them on a journey where they feel like they are a part of your message. And when people connect with your message, they not only listen, they also take action. The first step of mastering the message is clarity. If your message is not clear, so no matter how passionate you are, people will get confused. Simple language, clear vision, and focused delivery. These three things make your message bulletproof. The second is emotion. People forget facts, but remember feelings. If you make someone's heart tremble with your words, then your message will remain in their memory forever. For this, you have to feel your own emotions and face them with honesty. The third is authenticity. People instantly recognize that you are speaking the truth or just pretending. When you put truth in your message, it builds an invisible bridge that connects you and your audience. Some people think that a good message is only meant to be spoken on a big stage. But the truth is that every interaction, every meeting, every social media post is your stage. You will have to use this skill everywhere because it will separate you from the crowd. Remember, your message is not just a collection of words. It is an experience. When you speak, people don't just listen. They feel like they are living the same thing with you. They see the image in their mind. Their heart feels the beat of that moment. If you master this skill, you will not only convince people, but also inspire them. And this is the difference between an ordinary communicator and a legend. An ordinary communicator will give you information, but a legend will give you transformation. So the next time you have something to say, think about whether it is just information or a message that can change someone's life. Put passion in your voice, put truth in your words, and put the strength in your story so that people listen to it and stand up and say, yes, this is it. Wait a minute and ask yourself, when you buy something, do you buy just a product? Or do you buy a dream, a hope, a possibility of a better tomorrow hidden behind that product? The truth is that people don't buy things, they buy a piece of their dreams. The world's largest brands have never just sold products, they have sold hope, sold freedom, sold happiness, and sold a promise of such a lifestyle that people want to live. If you tell people only features, they may listen to you. But if you show them dreams of their hearts, they will feel you. Think, when a person buys a new phone, is he just taking a gadget? No, he is taking a new tool for his creativity, a quick way to connect with his friends, a great tool to capture the moments of his life. He is buying an experience, not just a machine. Selling dreams means you make your audience feel that what you are giving is a part of their personality, their goals, and their inner desires. You make them feel that your thing will move their story forward, will take their dreams closer to reality. When you only sell products, people compare, which is cheaper, which is features are more. But when you sell dreams, the comparison ends. Because dreams have no competition. They are personal. They are connected to the heart. Remember, don't just tell people what your product can do. Show them what it can make for them. As an example, a camera is not just megapixels and lenses. It is a way to capture the laughter of children forever. It is a way to keep the most beautiful moments of someone's marriage alive forever. In this art, the story is the biggest weapon. When you put such a story in front of people in which they can see themselves, they connect themselves. They feel that this is not just a product, but a companion of their dreams. And once this connection is made, buying becomes a natural decision. But the biggest truth here is that you can't just sell other people's dreams if you don't believe in that dream yourself. There should be a spark in your eyes, there should be a passion in your voice, and there should be a belief in your heart that what you are giving can really change someone's life. Sometimes, selling dreams also means that you introduce people to the version they want to be. You show them that future that they may have never seen clearly, and then make them realize that your product or service is the key to reaching that future. This path is not easy. It requires patience, empathy, and the art of understanding people. But once you master this skill, you don't just sell, You build relationships, create loyalty, and create a legacy that lasts for years. So the next time you go to sell something to someone, don't read the list of features. Look into their eyes, listen to their dreams, and then show them what their heart wants. Because in the end, people forget products, but never forget their dreams. Conclusion. The journey of life is long and short. Long because there are countless opportunities and turns in it. Short because we never know when this journey will end. And in the meantime, we have to choose whether we will just let it go or make it so that the world remembers us. You saw how connecting ideas, connecting things gives you a new perspective. How not saying no to thousands of distractions, saying no to 1,000 things gives you clarity and focus. How keeping your hunger and madness alive, stay hungry, stay foolish, moves you forward every day. How mastering your message, master the message, takes your vision to people's hearts. And how selling dreams, sell dreams not products, makes you a part of people's lives. These are not just principles, it is a lifestyle. It is a mindset that takes you from ordinary to extraordinary. And most importantly, this mindset is not just for business or success, but for your entire life. Think about it. If you put these principles in every decision, every interaction, every goal, how will your journey be? Will you be a part of the crowd? Or will you be the person whose story will inspire others? Remember, you have limited time. Don't waste it on someone else's life. Listen to your inner voice. Walk in the direction of your heart and do what lights up your soul. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs your originality. It needs your vision, your courage, and your dreams. So get up, move forward, and write your own story. A story that people will read in the coming years and say, I wish I had done the same. Friends, if you liked this journey, if these words lit a fire in you and inspired you, then don't keep it to yourself. Take it to others so that their dreams can be fulfilled. Remember, you only have one life. Make it such that you're proud till your last breath. So let's meet in the next journey. A new thought, a new story, and a new inspiration. Thank you.